but we have to secure the site before the aliens recover any survivors.
That might be in your future, Umbach. Not gonna lie.
This is Big Sky. We're just north of the crash site. Strike 1 is in position to engage.
Loud and clear, Big Sky. We'll monitor those readings from here. Strike 1 is authorized to assault the alien craft.
Mech Rush is taken off.
Let's do this.
Doesn't really have anything to do with the mechs. I killed a landed transport, and now I'm super rich, and the aliens have nothing. But the mechs are helping, I suppose. The mechs do their best.
Making a run for it.
Another cyber disk.
Rolling. Visual on the goods.
One of the most enjoyable parts of a campaign with a mech rush is when you meet your first mechtoid and like
Let's do this.
whoever it is comes over the loudspeakers expressing like disgust at how the sectoids have merged one of their own into a cyber suit or whatever, and then your Shogun kills it in one action with a rapid fire with heat ammo.
Moving to designated
I'm really looking forward to that moment.
Quiet. Do you hear something?
Moving.
Moving.
I should probably bring battle scanners to missions someday.
Moving to designated
These items are
position.
pretty good.
That's affirmative.
Roger, boy. Roger, boy.
Roger. I've got my eyes on. Moving to Overwatch.
Heading to that location. Alien object captured.
It's very important for morale
Rolling.
that I tell the soldiers that the sectoids have to get their limbs chopped off to drive
Aye, aye,
the
Commander.
mechtoids. It would be unwise for me,
Moving to a designated
as the
position.
commander, to suggest that it was possible to drive a cyber
Understood,
suit
moving out.
while retaining your limbs.
I'm rolling. Eyes peeled, Commander. Overwatch. Aye, aye.
I'm on my way.
Feldpost. Verstanden. Eyes on the prize. Still. Habt ihr was gehört?
Paluard? How's Monday doing, Paluard? God, I hate Mondays.
I'm on it, Commander. Visual on the goods.
Heading there. That's what we're looking for.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, we finally found an enemy.
Yes, sir.
Location confirmed.
I believe that my gunner is about 7 miles away.
I'm on the move.
I'm sure we'll be fine though.
Moving out.
Overwatch.
Hey, Guardia.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Scanner.
Solid copy. Roger that.
I have a paraplegic friend who's very into the ladies. I don't know if that exactly answers your question about whether sexual desire remains after you lose your limbs. That's the closest I can
I'm on the move.
get though.
Understood, sir.
That's affirmative.
He is engaged to a very, very beautiful woman.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Todo cubierto.
Overwatch. Aye,
On
aye.
Overwatch.
Hey, you hear anything?
Got something over here.
Please don't shoot the meld.
Blanco fallado.
Okay,
Ah, damn it.
I would have been okay with you shooting like one of the enemies, but as long as you don't shoot the meld, I guess I'll take it. I'm not a greedy man.
Have a blast.
Have a blast.
Coordinates confirmed.
We seem to have forgotten to hit the cyber disc.
On my way.
It's hollow target.
Ich mach mich auf.
Disable. I'd like you to hit this, please.
Schalte Ziel aus.
Okay. Can't proc Lone
That's
Wolf, really.
affirmative.
Huh. It's an interesting strategy. Just miss every
My
attack.
weapon is dry.
We'll see how that works out
That's
for them.
affirmative. Got it.
So... I guess we throw a smoke grenade now.
Solid copy.
Smoke's up.
How'd I get hit and run? Pathfinders start with hit and run.
Ahí te voy.
Okay. That could have been worse.
Solid copy.
Moving to position. Hostile fire on this position. Targeted canister secure.
Have a 9%. Smoke, body shield. It's not like disoriented. Seemed like a very, very low chance to hit there. He's going to flank the gunner. That would be too bad. Alright, we got all the meld.
Going in for the kill. Got it.
15 meld, not so bad. I buy the DLCs. I think I got them with the other stuff
Ahí te voy.
when I got the game, but I turned
my way.
them off. Like I have the expansion pack enemy within
Making a
turned
run
on
for it.
because it's awesome. But the DLCs are like play them once and then turn them off and forget about them, in my opinion.
Roger that.
It's just scripted missions and doesn't add too much to the replayability of the game.
No way that just happened.
I do not have Red Fog on J Darkman,
Taking fire over here.
at least not deliberately.
I'm on the move. Bye-bye.
Moving to designated
Got
coordinates.
it covered.
I wouldn't be surprised at all if that was the only enemy pod on the map.
Nachgeladen.
We've sort of been everywhere. I haven't seen anything else or heard anything else.
Reloaded.
And it's a fighter, so
Hora de matar.
sometimes they're pretty low enemy count. Yeah, unless there's a seeker
Moving.
pod, maybe.
Bin unterwegs.
That's affirmative.
Do I not like Red Fog? I basically only
to
use
position.
damage in this game already.
Welcome.
Like I throw smoke grenades on occasion when I screwed something up. But
Moving.
playing with Red Fog, like makes damage even better than it already is,
I'm on it, Commander.
and I don't really want that or need it.
Moving to Overwatch.
Got it
I've played
covered.
with Red Fog
On
before.
Overwatch.
I like it from like a theoretical, this makes the game more realistic sort of
You hear
perspective,
anything?
but then in terms of actually playing the
To that
game,
location.
I find that it is not an improvement,
Heading to that
at
location.
least with how I play.
Entran.
I'm on it, Commander.
Marchando.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Orders confirmed. On the
In
move.
terms of the actual game design, I think that using soldiers' hit point bars as resources, basically, like letting them get shot in order to enable you to take a certain tile or something like that, is one of the most
Eyes peeled, Commander.
engaging parts of the tactical gameplay.
Está en el
Eyes peeled,
objetivo.
Commander.
Eyes peeled.
And Red Fog really disencourages that, and that makes me sad.
On the move.
Also, it's a lot of fun to use a one hit point soldier aggressively,
Okay.
and it's a lot harder to do that when the one hit point soldier moves very slowly and cannot hit anything with their gun.
On my way.
Moving.
So I just find that it takes away from the game for me.
I'm on the move.
Roger, scanning.
I find it a hindrance to my game style.
Hey, you hear anything?
I wouldn't say that at all. I find that it makes the game
Allá voy. Por aquí
considerably
tengo algo.
easier in general.
Watch the sides.
Headed there now.
Pathfinder experience is fine. Mechs are just gonna hog experience here.
Excellent work. All objectives
I think that a Death Star mechanic would be amazing in this game.
Aircraft transfer complete.
Maybe not in Long War, but in Long War 2 I think would be really good, because in Long War 2 you actually have the pod system, right? So pods can actually coordinate and get attacks on you and stuff.
Performance by our soldiers, Commander. The additional meld will surely aid in our research.
In Long War 1, combats are more like little puzzle-solving skirmishes, sort of like vanilla XCOM 2 still, where you can just kill everything all at once most of the time, and there isn't quite as much of like your soldiers getting really beat up on in ways that you don't have the greatest ability to control. But in Long War 2, there's the ability with the mechanics that are in place to actually have aliens coordinate against you and set up really nasty attacks on you. And so there's a lot more space to like play with what happens when soldiers are dying, basically, because it happens a lot more, so it matters a lot more. Another double tap gunner, 87 aim. I was gonna go rapid fire actually. Whoops. Double tap's better. Super late game. Very good aim roll there. Evo is up to Lance Corporal. I'm thinking about going just smoke grenade now. Sapper grenades have sort of run their course a little bit. Until you get to like bombard. Once you get to bombard, the sapper grenade gets exciting again. But at this point in the campaign, my engineers almost always are going to just be trailing my mechs, trying to keep up, except for the really tough pitched battles, but they're having them be able to drop a smoke grenade as a free action and then toss a chem grenade or something like that is pretty nice. Sapper isn't quite as important anymore. You're most welcome, Rubam. I'll send you on the most dangerous mission I find while you're sleeping. Alright. You medic. Medics are like slightly different support engineers, basically. I never worked out medics in this game. I guess they're for like when you take wounds. It's a little bit puzzling. Why would you need an entire class for that? Estimated time of arrival for
I appreciate
arc
your efforts to
throwers?
support the
I don't know if you mean arc throwers or you mistyped laser. I think you mean arc throwers. After
The
Carapace.
new engineers arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
After Carapace, I will put my alien containment here. Something like that. I miss you guys when you go to sleep in the evening, you know? The end of my stream is, I have like about the same number of viewers because a lot of you, I think, leave your streams open when you go to sleep, but like you all stop talking. It's a little bit quieter at the end of my streams. Medics are buff bitches for high crit guys and scions. Yeah, you can go combat drugs on medics, and that's the one thing they do uniquely that engineers cannot already do anyway. They have slightly higher will than engineers as well. What does Europe want? Nope. What's left this month? Is that it? I think there's another abduction, unless my count is off. I forgot to mark that I played 2 Terra missions. Advanced strat is to go early arc throwers and try to get multiple captures per mission. The Arvius strat. I mean, I don't know. My economy seems to be okay. I don't know why you have to do that, and I don't even really think that it's particularly good, because the way that you lose this game is to lose tactical missions. In my experience, at least.
Satellite uplink complete.
I do not think that that is a good idea at all. Like, the limits on what you get out of doing that are very low, and like, if you just take a couple of wounds on a couple of soldiers because you have an arc thrower instead of a reasonable consumable, or because you spent money building arc throwers instead of reasonable things, you've already given up on the benefits that you're realizing.
Commander, our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch. We are ready to deploy it on your orders.
Holistic clown on the aliens as hard as possible. Okay. Fair enough. The aliens are like sitting there, feeling pretty pissed off that they're losing to this moron.
Satellite launched. Satellite uplink facilities at maximum capacity. Additional uplink required.
Arvius is okay at this game.
The new engineers arrived this morning, Commander. We're always...
We're probably gonna build approximately 0 of those. We need advanced Gauss for our strike rifles and things like that. What else is there to do? Scan again? Why? Why exactly? Let's just take the cheaper scan at the beginning of next month instead. right? Yeah. Don't even have a covert operative ready to go. 4 hours.
Intel scan complete. Positive ID on Exalt cell locations.
Ah! Why is the interface different?
XCOM operative deployed against Exalt position in the United States.
What does early side do? Why is it a thing that we care about? As long as you're doing anywhere close to final. I think it's a really good game right now. It's we're working on the big balance patch right now. That's what 1.3 is gonna be. And I'm not allowed to tell you guys anything about it other than that, basically. Let's give Captain Opie a Phoenix Cannon. And start building a new one? I'll wait a sec and start building a new one later. We are going into the next month with very little in the way of healthy interceptors in Europe. On the other hand, the aliens have 40 resources, which does give them enough for resource level 2, right? So they have a base. I think so. So it's going to be a resource level 2, threat level 4 month.
Incoming transmission.
We are extremely impressed with the progress of the XCOM project thus far, Commander. Your recent results were beyond our expectations, and that is not a statement this council makes lightly.
Is that true? 160 is resource level 3, right? So 60 would be resource level 1, I think. So 1 4 month is 2.5 abductions. 1 terror, 1 research. 3.5 scouts, 2 harvests. 2 hunts and 2 bombs. And I'm gonna tell my brother what I want for dinner. About that.
Remember, we will be watching.
The councilman will be watching. Alright, let's start the month, right? There's nothing to do.
The new
There's so much more
engineers arrived
stuff
this
to
morning,
do.
Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
On the Long War II strategic layer, it feels like I'm not doing anything all the time.
Contact detected.
We have the first hunt mission of the month over the United States. Alright, so we'll send Rambo Doc on balanced.
We're in pursuit.
And use an A module here.
Enhanced targeting system online.
We're getting eaten up here. We lost the bubble.
Very nearly killed him.
Contact detected.
I'm gonna go aggressive with Raven. I don't think we need another aim module here.
Enemy is padlocked.
Get. Let's fix the hangar situation first. Halloward's back. It's been a while. This is another crashed fighter. Let's keep the general going. Bring the Joker back. The Joker boss. Is Tesla Rod wounded? I feel like I haven't seen Tesla Rod for a while. Let's bring Firemaster William. We want a decently strong team here, even though it's an easy mission. We just want to make sure that we get the meld because it's at its most valuable at this point in the month. I'll start double missioning Marco Sano. Try to get him Jaegered. Bring name Terrible. Another mission on Eisenfaust, and Spring, Bach. I feel like that would be respectful to Canada. Canada can look out for itself. I think it's proving that this campaign. So we have marksman scope, alloy jacketed rounds, I'm pretty sure. Even though we built a scope, I don't think we actually want to use it there. Laser sight gets upgraded though. And I'm pretty sure we go scope over alloy jacketed rounds on the Marauder, on the other hand. Okay.
Dropship has arrived.
Get ready to deploy. Our AO is within the continental United States. The alien craft went down in flames. We've pinpointed its final resting place in a rural area with no significant civilian population. We need to secure that craft and eliminate any survivors.
Operations